Once, this land was nothing but forests and rivers. No cities, no borders, no governments, only tribes, wind, and silence. Yet today, the same land stands as the most powerful nation on Earth. How did this happen? How did a wilderness become the leader of the modern world? This is the story of America, a journey of dreams, struggle, pain, and triumph. In 1492, a man named Christopher Columbus set sail across an unknown ocean. He believed he was heading toward India, but instead, he touched a land no European had seen before, a new world. From Europe, people began to arrive, farmers, explorers, dreamers. They came searching for freedom, land, and opportunity. But while one dream was being born, another was being destroyed. The native tribes, the true Americans, began to lose their lands, their lives, and their future. By the 1700s, 13 colonies were under British rule. The taxes were heavy, the voices unheard. The people cried, "No taxation without representation." And then came the moment of revolution. Led by George Washington and the Founding Fathers, the people rose against the British Empire. In 1776, they signed the Declaration of Independence, and a new nation was born. It was not just a political document, it was a declaration of human freedom, a belief that every man was created equal. The United States of America had taken its first breath, freedom was achieved, but the real battle had just begun. How do you build a country from nothing? Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, these men became architects of a dream. They wrote the Constitution, and with 3 powerful words, they defined the soul of a new nation, greater than we the people. It wasn't perfect, but it was the beginning of something that would change the world. America was growing, but deep inside, a dark wound was bleeding: slavery. Millions of African men and women were chained, bought, and sold. The country that spoke of freedom still carried the weight of oppression. Then came Abraham Lincoln. He said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." In 1861, the nation fell into civil war, brother against brother, North against South. Over 600,000 lives were lost. But from that blood, a new America was born, an America where all men were free, at least on paper. The wounds of war gave birth to innovation. Factories rose, machines began to roar, inventors dreamed of changing the world. Thomas Edison gave light to darkness. Henry Ford put America on wheels. Andrew Carnegie built cities of steel. The phrase, "the American dream," was no longer just words. It was a way of life. Work hard, dream big, and you can become anything. Then came the storms, World War I, and then World War II. In the first, America was a helper. In the second, America became a hero. From the ashes of Pearl Harbor to the fall of Nazi Germany, the world saw America rise. When the atomic bomb fell on Japan, the world entered a new age, the age of power and fear. The Cold War began, a silent battle between America and the Soviet Union. Space, weapons, influence, the world watched as giants collided. In 1969, the world stopped for one moment. Millions watched as a single man stepped on the moon. Neil Armstrong's voice echoed through time. Greater than one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. It wasn't just about space. It was about courage, imagination, and belief. America had reached the stars. As the 20th century ended, a new revolution began. Technology. Computers, the internet, mobile phones, all born on American soil. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. These weren't just inventors. They were visionaries. They didn't just build products, they built the future. But with progress came challenges: inequality, racism, political divide, and the constant question, what does freedom mean today? Today, America stands tall, but also faces storms from within. Economic tension, social division, global competition. Yet one thing remains the same: the belief that anyone, anywhere, can still chase the American dream. From the forests of the past to the skyscrapers of today, America's story is not perfect, but it's powerful. It's human. Because the story of America is the story of us all. If this story touched your heart, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for the next journey, because our next story will take you even further beyond imagination.